Welcome back to the third episode of Judging or Roasting Your Laptop Setups. As I say in all of these videos, please hit the like button so it lets me know to continue with this series. I want to make this a big thing, and the best way to do it is by telling the algorithm you're enjoying it. The next thing is thank you all for all of your submissions. I know some of you keep leaving in the comments, when are you going to review mine? I have over 300 submissions to go through, so it can take some time. Now the first setup comes from Alexander Evans, and I like the vibe of it. There's a lot of potential here. He's using a HP Omen 15 2020 paired with a Ryzen 7 4800H and an RTX 2060. Now that monitor is not a Samsung monitor, but a Xiaomi monitor. It's a curved 34-inch display. The keyboard, which I actually dig a lot, I love the fact that the RGB's there. He's using a white and gray theme, which I think looks super sleek, is a KeyCool 84. He does have a microphone. It's the Samson C01U, and the mouse he's using is the Logitech G305. And then for speakers, he's using the Edifier R1280dB, which are pretty affordable, but also pack some great sound. Now here's the thing about this setup. It's very tight. Okay, it's a super small desk. There's just too much stuff going on here. And the thing is that HP laptop is not providing any function. Like, you're not using it as a second display. So why have it on the desk? Take it off the desk, buy one of those laptop trays. It goes to the corner of your desk. You put the laptop inside of it. You don't see it, and it gives you more space. Plus, it's just better for cooling because there's nothing underneath it so your fans can breathe. So get that off the desk. The next thing is, I feel because the monitor is so big, it just takes up everything. If you're gonna keep that monitor there, get a monitor arm. That will save you some more space at the back of the desk. The next thing is the microphone. I commend you for putting it on a stand, which is very important, but it doesn't need to be on the desk. Your space is limited. Get a boom arm, put it on the back of the desk, and have the microphone hang over the monitor, and that will give you more space on the right side. The last thing is the speakers. They're very chunky, okay? And those two look cramped behind the monitor. Since you have so much wall space behind it and there's nothing there, why don't you get like two little shelves? They don't have to be big, they just need to be big enough to hold your speakers. Drill them in and then put the speakers on top of it, but angle them towards you. The next setup is from Burt Mays, and this setup does have potential, but I feel like he can do a lot more to make it better. The laptop he's using is a 17-inch PC Specialist Viper 3. This has an i7-10875H CPU paired with an RTX 2070 GPU. The mouse is a Glorious O mouse, which I think is a fantastic one, and the keyboard is a Logitech G series. The first thing I'd change on his desk is I'd get rid of that extra large mouse pad. I think it's too big for the setup he's going for. Either get one that runs along the middle to put your devices on top of it, or lower the size of that mouse pad because it just doesn't look clean. I love the Alexa drawers. I love the tabletop you chose to go with it. The glass tabletop is nice and it matches your white aesthetic. But the monitors are kind of interesting because you have these two 27-inch Ultra Gear monitors, and you only put one of them on an arm. They're the exact same size. And if you move one, the other one is not attached to the arm, so you have to like drag it across the desk. I would put both on the arm, and then you can adjust them to whatever angle and position you want. The other thing I would change is the cable management. Like, this is gross. There's spaghetti all over the back. You have a stripper pole in the middle. Clean it up, okay? Take a little cable tray, put it on the bottom of the glass table, and just stick your cables in there. Or if you want to use the stripper pole, just get some zip ties and run your cables down it, zip tie it, and then run it along the floor behind the Alexa drawer. Or you can even get one of those little boxes that go on the floor that holds all of your power bars. And the other thing is, how do you even get into this room? Okay, this door is so skinny. I would never be able to walk forward into it. Like, I would just bang the sides of the door like this. This is the skinniest door. I'd have to walk sideways. And if I ate like one cupcake, I would probably never get out of the room. Now this setup is absolutely disgusting, okay? I understand not everyone can afford the best things, okay? And I'm totally sympathetic towards it. I get it, I've been in that situation before. But this is unacceptable. I'm not even mad that the desk is falling apart. I'm mad that he allows a human-sized hamster to live in his room with him. Those walls used to be white. Now they're just full of hamster feces. The floors are so dirty. It's disgusting. Like, have some self-dignity. Take the time to clean up your room. There's just dust everywhere. Like, how do you even function with this much dirt and shit and dust all over your desk, okay? I'm not even gonna talk about the setup. I understand it's a Huawei laptop, but honestly, there's so much dust and dirt on top of it. I'm surprised it's even working. Those fans must be full of so much dust that one day this thing is not even gonna turn on. Come on, guys. I don't care if you have the best setups, but take the time to clean up your room, okay? Clean the poop off your walls and tidy things up. Now get off my lawn. Finally back to a normal setup, and this one comes from huayla. He's using a Lenovo Legion Y530 8750H CPU paired with a GTX 1050 Ti GPU. Now this laptop today, not the best for gaming. You can still do it, but you're gonna have to drop the settings to low and even sometimes game at 720p. He has an HP Pavilion 23-inch, Logitech G Pro keyboard, G403 mouse, SteelSeries Quick mousepad, and a Sony WH-1000 XM3 headphones, very good headphones. Now this setup is nothing special, but the colors and the lighting give me a good vibe. It feels good, you know? Like if I was to sit here and work, I'd feel good about it. I love how he has that white light going across the purple background, the blue RGB across the back, and then a nice light colored table for some contrast. But he could totally clean this up to make it even feel better, okay? He can totally make this feel better. All he has to do is change a few things around. First, the keyboard is way too far back. I don't know if you did that for the picture, but you gotta bring it forward. You can't be typing like this. It's just not good for your back and just not comfortable. The second thing is the laptop. I understand you're using it as a second display, but it's not on the same level as your monitor. So over the long run, when you're looking back and forth between displays, it's gonna take a toll on your posture. You wanna bring that laptop up. Get a laptop stand, okay? Bring it closer to the monitor. With that being said, I'd also move the light. It's in the way of your setup. Like you're constantly gonna be fighting with your laptop display and your light to give it clearance. Take that light, put it on the opposite side of your desk. There's just so much extra space there for it. The other thing is your headphones. They're great. I'm glad you're showing them off, but they don't need to be on your desk either. I would put them underneath it with a little headphone clip. This way they're not in your sight, they're not taking up space on your desk, and if you need them, you just reach under it. And the last setup comes from Vikram. I have no idea what you're doing here. I mean, your laptop is great. It's an Asus ROG Strix Scar 3. You have this big 43-inch display or TV right above it. Your mouse is a Legion M200 RGB, and you have a keyboard from HyperX. But this is not a laptop setup. This is cringe, you know? I feel like you went to the hospital and you stole an operating table on wheels and brought it home. Then you went into your mom's closet and stole her wedding dress, and then you cut it up and used it as a tablecloth. Like the way this is set up is not a laptop setup, but it's like you're creating a shrine. It's like you're praying to this laptop every day. Please give me more frame rates. Please give me more frame rates. And the fact that you're sitting on a ceramic floor is cold. Like you put the air conditioner on in your house and that floor is going to feel cold. Not only that, who wants to like sit on the floor and game cross-legged? Like you're gonna restrict blood to your legs. It's gonna feel awful. Your posture is gonna be bad. And even if you switch it up and you lie on your stomach, like your neck is gonna get cramped. No, this is not a laptop setup. This is like the worst way to destroy your body. So that wraps up this week's laptop setup video. I actually wouldn't mind doing a best laptop setups video. So if you have like a really creme de la crop laptop setup, submit it as well, and I can do like a separate video for the best laptop setups, period. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because if you did, again, hit that like button, let me know, subscribe if you haven't already, feel free to share the video, and of course, I'll keep doing this until you guys tell me to stop. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.